person, a singer. Sometimes she performs her nightclub act even with Regis, but even without him, she goes all around the country and does it. She's a very talented lady. Kathie Lee Gifford.
Pat.
What did you bring?
Well, we're doing our show in Los Angeles this week, and I used to live here, and every time I come back here, it brings out the Valley girl in me for sure. And I hear from, very high-level people that you happen to live in the Valley.
So this building is loaded with high-level people, by the way.
Well, I come bearing a gift for you, because you are a real Valley dude, but we love you in New York, too. So this is for you, okay? For sure. And if you wear this with it, you will be totally tubular. Like that?
Totally under arrest if I wear that. I'll put this on. This is nice.
Yeah?
It's kind of macho, don't you think?
Yeah. It's really you, babe.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. And an official New York bag, too.
Thank you very much. It's a swap meet here tonight. I don't know what's happening. How's Reed? He's been ill, and you've been doing the show with this Gifford guy.
Yeah. It looks a lot like Frank Gifford, that guy.
How's he doing? Is he doing
Regis has pneumonia.
Yeah.
Sends his regards to you.
Thank you. I love him very much.
Yeah, a lesser man would be dead by now, but he's really holding on. He's doing...
The thing about Regis, even when he passes away, in years and years from now, for about 6 months after that, he'll still be talking. That's the amazing
And
thing.
he'll be on cable for the rest of our lives, right?
Well, same 3 shows, I keep saying.
But see, I've never seen him like this. He is really, really sick.
I actually am quite...
He sends his regards. He's so jealous like
So how's
crazy.
Frank doing? Is he holding his own with you?
He's holding his own, yeah. He co-hosted with me a couple of times because I think I had about 4 different gentlemen. I never know. It's mystery guest, mystery co-host every day.
Yeah.
So I think it's Steve Lawrence on Friday, and tomorrow it's Frank, and I can't... we tried to get you, but hey, now that you're, you have your own national show and stuff, we can't get you.
Well, your show's not intellectual enough for me.
That's true. That's true. We tried to get Gore Vidal to co-host with me, but he was busy.
Yeah, Gore wouldn't put the jacket on.
That looks really nice on you.
Thank you very much.
It wasn't cheap, I want you to know.
Is this really mine?
That's really yours?
Can I keep this? Well, thank you.
Betcha.
I don't think I'll make the team with this jacket, but perhaps I should rephrase that. Yeah, I know. Listen, you and Frank do you live in a big house? You live out in the country? Where do you live?
We lived in New York until we found this great 1760 farmhouse in Connecticut. It's the money pit.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
It's weird to live in a house that's older than your country.
I guess is it literally?
And the only saving grace is that our country has a few more problems than our house does, but only a few. And we've had to dig a well, we've had to put in sprinkling systems, things like that. But it's fun. It's a lot of fun living with tradition and history like that.
Yeah. You like doing what you're doing. It's obvious. Had you done much of this kind of thing before you did the show? Because I knew you as a singer, and I saw you in the commercials and all that kind of thing.
Well, thank you. You're one of the few. You and my mother.
In fact, were you on Name That Tune?
I was. Thank you.
You would sing the... Now, wasn't that frustrating? Because you would go, I had it my... And that's it. You'd sing 3 notes.
No, they wouldn't. See, that was later. That was Face the Music, where they went, and the girl had to stop. They were very gracious to me. No, mine was the forerunner of shows like that.
Oh, of course,
Please, a little respect.
You are a trailblazer.
Yes, I was the La-La lady, the first person in history to ever make a living singing La-La. I learned 200 songs in 5 days, and they never let me finish one of them. And that's why I twitch to this day,
So how many of these cruises do you take in an average year? You're on a boat all the time in these commercials.
It's a ship, please.
A ship.
A boat you can put on a ship. That's how they differentiate. It truly is.
We just lost a little light, but don't worry about it. It's kind of romantic. And
all my life, I wanted decent lighting. I come on this show, and the light goes out.
Ears.
I think it is.
I think the interference from Dan's ears actually has really caused it.
It's like a Woody Allen movie. He's sitting there as though it's his normal costume.
Well, it is, actually.
Is it all right? Is it all right if I say hello to Angie from my husband?
Oh, I think. Yeah, what's the story on this? Is there a connection with these two?
Frank takes total credit for Angie's career because he gave her her very first screen kiss when you were screen testing for Howard Hawks' Rio Bravo.
Ooh.
Yeah, John Wayne was, of course, set for the movie, and Howard Hawks was trying to find a newcomer, as he did with Lauren Bacall, Joan Collins, he discovered as well, and Rita Hayworth, and but somebody had a test for John Wayne,